I know. It's like, oh, come on. Can every show really be their greatest show? I mean, uh, maybe. I don't know. Maybe the last show wasn't. Maybe somehow they did not top Newport. You know, we had that Cleveland Newport was tough to top. But here we are. They may have done it, you know. And I was in the house for Newport, so you would think there's no way they top that. Just being here on Gizzard Couch Tour. And look at this before we get going. Whew, Phil, you know, and early on, you know, 30 minutes in, we were still just on hypertension. I thought, you know, it's not going to be a very wordy whiteboard, but look at that, filling out perfectly here. A little slow night for Ambrose, and you know, getting the table in late. You know, seeming filling the formula though, getting the new stuff. Although a little break up in the new stuff with Ice V in there. Got the medal, of course. You know, it was not going to be an all-out jam show. Of course, they're not a jam band. Calm down. They're not a jam band. Stop it. I mean, why would you think that with songs like this and what they did here in this first 30 minutes of the show? So let's just start up here. Boogieman Sam. This was pretty much all running together. Kind of both of them going back and forth. And didn't want to let go of the Boogieman Sam during Hypertension. One of my favorites right there, Hypertension. And then we get into the man, and like I said, that ran about 30 minutes and gave everybody, except Ambrose, you know, like I said, mentioned, you know, somewhat of a quiet night for Ambrose here. You know, it doesn't take him long to, you know, make his presence felt, which he did a time or two throughout. And, you know, he wasn't totally absent, but you know, just not that big moment. Maybe we got spoiled early in tour, you know. The guy's taking adventures every night. It's somebody like, come on, man, somebody's gonna get hurt. You guys can't be jumping in lakes and crowd surfing on alligators and all this nonsense, all right? The tomfoolery cannot come to life. So, you know, here we go. We got to move on past this 30-minute start. They eventually did. And then we run in through the new album, Rats in the Sky. You know, we got more Cookie here early on, which felt like a first set, really. It was all one set, of course, like always, you know, but we got more Cookie than Ambrose, and that's a little bit problematic for me, anyhow. So Rats in the Sky, Antarctica, B741, the three we're getting from the new one tonight. No Joey Scatting tonight in Ice V, unfortunately. I was looking forward to some scat. Then we get down here, then we get into the heavy metal section. After we get through the new stuff, and then Gaia, Converge, Witchcraft. And then we ran into some buffering issues a little. And I think it was on my end. I didn't see a whole lot. I mean, all I'd have to do was back out, start over. Might only miss 10 or 15 seconds at a time. But unfortunately, it came right here, you know, as they were dropping down into Witchcraft. I imagine it was as amazing. Couldn't have been more amazing than being there at Newport the other night. So it was nice to get this run here again, this trio. And then they weren't quite done. March for the Rich over here. That should have fit in right there. And then again, you know, we got some more Michael buffering through here. Intercell, Loyalty, Horology. It's kind of a bummer. I even had to just totally leave the app at one point, come back. So, you know, and it was on my end again. Still not a lot of, nothing, you know, who knows what's going on in that chat, though. You know, you just got to leave that thing at some point. But I didn't see a whole lot of, oh no! And, so then we get into the table, you know, we got through the jam section, got through the metal section, had some rock and roll, you know, this was like rocking and jamming. Got through what is this? Got through the Gizzard section. Every night has to have a Gizzard section, I suppose. And then the Swan Song, Gilgamesh Swan Song, you know, oh man. You know, I could do without the vocals on Swan Song, actually. But then once things really start brewing and we get into this, you know, at this point, we were full boil for the Gilgamesh part of the day. And, you know, really, that was really the brunt of it, right? Was that what was going on there? Who even knows what's going on sometimes when they're going to town on that table? Everybody just kind of casually kind of doing their thing, too. And then we get along and thought, maybe now it's time for Ambrose. Maybe like a dripping tap or something. He'll go on a journey throughout the arena. Not a very big arena, too. It's amazing. They're going to be in Chicago this weekend, out the Gorge later. That little place they just played in Newport. I've been to this place here in Asheville. Saw Billy Strings there on Halloween. It's not a big place either. So a very intimate night with King Gizzard, and then ending with Float Along. Not a trip through the crowd from Ambrose, unfortunately, but fortunately, luckily, we get a Float Along. Got the Pillhead the other night, and now this. Unbelievable, really. And they fit it all in perfectly. I don't know if anything got left out. I don't know if this might have been my favorite. The Gaia, you know, I can't. And so once I saw it live, I needed to see it live, you know. It needed to smack me upside the head, Gaia. I was not a big Gaia guy, you know. I wasn't. I was like, oh man, I'm hitting skip on that every time. It's like when the lulls comes on your damn Spotify. That's how I felt about this song. And then at Newport, I was a changed man. I was all fired up for this. This could have been my favorite part. This could have been. This could have been. Mars for the rich, always welcome, you know? What was this supposed to be, your chance to go get another drink or something? I don't know. Where was it? Antarctica. The new stuff. Even the new stuff's cool. Everybody, you know. Say some hack band that you're like, this is where you go when they play the new stuff. No. This might be where Ambrose gets involved. Unfortunately, you didn't get your hands on him tonight. No chicken involved either, luckily. Although the gifts, I gotta say, it's very nice, it's kind, but let's not get too true. Let's not get carried away with throwing gifts up on stage. That was the only, I mean, again, you know, it's nice, it's kind, but Stu's a good dude. He's going to recognize it. He's going to acknowledge it. And it's kind of, you know, it's killing the flow a little bit, you know. So call him what he put him on like 11 different t-shirts, had stickers, throwing him bracelets the other night. How the hell did that chicken end up on stage? Was that one of you guys? All right, enough's enough. Boom. I got another show to get to. Don't worry if you're a Fish fan. You probably didn't make it this far, but if you did, got the doubleheader. Trying it. Boom. It's going to be hard to follow this. I find my ways, though. Whew, lots of red. I guess we got to go. Boom. Love you. Thanks for tuning in. If you're a Gizzard fan, hopefully you made it this far. If you're new and you're like, what the hell is this? I'll grow on you, I promise. I don't know what the hell's going on.